Hey there, it is Sadie from All Natural Me. It says I'm live, so I trust it. I trust that it is true. Welcome, Sadie at All Natural Me. You can visit me at allnaturalme.com. I'm going to pull up my chat here, see if anybody shows up. I've been out for a week. I have been out for an entire week. However, I'm back. So anyways, welcome everybody. We're going to just hang out today. We're going to chat a little bit. Gaming. Jonathan's YouTube. I'm trying to pull up my chat so I can see it. I don't think I made it wide enough. So how are you doing? It's a Monday, Thanksgiving week. The other day I said to my kids, can we just have Thanksgiving week? Like instead of one day, like instead of gorging one day, can we spread it out over a week? Right? Like, is it possible for us to have a whole week for this? And they said, yeah. So we've already started to pig out. So Jonathan, just give me feedback. Do I sound okay? I just want to make sure I don't have an echo. And also, do you want to play my number game? You pick a number between 1 and 75, and I will read you a little fortune. We haven't played this in a while, and I thought, let's get back to it. So that is my theme this week. Let's get back to it. I was thinking, you know, it's Thanksgiving. You're going to your grandma's. That's awesome. I love that so much. I want to get back to being thankful. I mean, truly. Like, I used to write every night in my gratitude journal, and I just sort of got away from that. Like, months are going by in between journal entries, whereas I used to do it every single night before I went to bed. Now, I sound fine. Good. R.I.P. My Singing Monsters Vortex. I'll see you Saturday. Maybe I should start doing 2 broadcasts a week. We'll have to talk about that. Gracie, it's good to see you. I'm like looking at the comments down here, but I see you there too. So we'll play the number game, get us back on track. Taking a week off, I sat down and I was like, how do I do this? Which button do I push? But it's gonna come back to me. And I, honest to goddess, as the lights are blinking around me, I feel like a different person. I'd say that every week, but this week I really do feel like a different person. This has been so good for me, guys. I got a tooth pulled, and you know, my ego really all of a sudden was like, oh my goodness, how are you gonna broadcast? Are you gonna have to change the camera? What if people see it? Blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden I really had to get over it. I had to get over it. Like, get over yourself, okay? You are more human now because of it, and who cares, right? So I haven't changed a damn thing. I am here. I'm gonna read Jonathan number 53. Also, I am thankful to have it out. I think I was sicker than I realized. Quite an infected tooth. All right, so 53, Jonathan. Fall in love with taking care of yourself. Okay, so really fall in love with Jonathan, Jonathan Tube HD. Fall in love with taking care of Jonathan, your mind, your body, your spirit. I mean, really, take care of you. Okay, that's your fortune. That's 53. Fall in love with taking care of yourself. Mind, body, and spirit. So yeah, you guys, like I was that weirdo at the dentist that asked to take her tooth home. Look how big it is, like in between my fingers. And it's still bloody and rotten and gross, but they are huge. Like, they're supposed to stay with you your whole life. So I asked to bring my tooth home because I'm going to give it back to the earth. I'm going to give it back to Gaia with thanks. Thank you for letting me be here. I love you. I know that eventually all of me is going to return to you. For now, here is my tooth. I'm sorry I messed that up. Number 2 for Gracie. This is perfect for you. I love you so much. I have a little pink package here, not flashing any addresses, But I'm mailing all of my pouches out in little hot pink packages, so be on the lookout. Thank you so much. Gracie, know that your kindness has a ripple effect in the universe. So that is more than perfect for you, because you are the one who reminded me when I was having a hard time that my kindness, my love, my space that I hold ripples out love into the universe. So know that your kindness has a ripple effect in the universe. And that's such a good message, because even though like we might think that like we're not doing much, right? I often fall trapped to this in my mind. I think, why do I even do anything? Like, you know, it doesn't seem to be making a difference. Like, right? Like I'm not having that far of a reach. But here's the thing. Nobody has to see you be kind. Nobody has to witness your kindness, and it's still going to have an effect on the universe. It's still going to ripple out, right? If you do something for your grandma this week, Jonathan, and nobody sees it, guess who really did see it? The universe, God, source, all that is. Your love is felt, right, Gracie? The love ripples again. I know. Now, like when I see rippling waters and any type of ripple, I'm going to think of you, because you are definitely like the Gracie love, the love ripple goddess. So anyways, welcome. The package I just flashed was from my Etsy shop. I did upload a dozen open wide zippered pouches for sale if anyone's interested. All my sales are going to the Rabbit Fund. I sat down and did some numbers. I've spent over $1,000 on these rabbits this year, and I'm not exaggerating, because the cages are $100 a pop. It was over $250-$260 to get the one neutered. I still got to get 3 neutered, but that's not even counting that in. It's amazing what these little fluffy nuggets of animal bliss they really rack it up. You know, every week they need a new chew thing. I see the one is chewing the water bottle now, so I'm gonna have to replace that. It's like, you guys, how long do you live? Angela, welcome. And by the way, rabbits live 10 years. So this is a 10-year project for me. Angela, I've got the number book out. Do you want a number? We haven't played the game for a while. We'll play the fortune game. We'll just pull a few cards. I thought we'd just do like, how are you? How, like, catch up. No shadow work card today, Angela. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll do courage tomorrow. And I had to laugh so hard, because if we would have stayed on track with it, last Monday when I went to the dentist, that would have been the courage card. But I literally lived the courage. And you guys, I called on every archangel, on all my dragons. I had so much energy around me. Actually, I think I wore this outfit to the dentist too. I was sweating. I've washed it since. I was literally pumped. When I was getting driven down to the dentist, like I could feel this pulsing energy. It was like the dragons were with me, And I was so reassured, and I was so taken care of. And I felt confident going in there. I felt lined up with my decision. I felt protected. I felt like everything was okay. It was a good feeling. Yes, I know. Like seriously, I missed you guys so much. I miss seeing you guys in the chat. Angela says, I missed it lots. Excited to death to see you. I know, which is why I was like, what are we going to do today? We're not going to do nothing today. We're going to pull some cards, but I was like, how can you have an agenda today, Sadie? Like, you're so excited to see everybody, and just to get back into it. Like, how could you even like do shadow work today? And all morning long, I've been cleaning the rabbit cages, cleaning myself, doing the dishes. Like the day really went by fast. So yeah, I missed you guys so much. Angela, if you do want a number, we'll do one more fortune. And if there's anybody else that wants one, I think you guys are the only one here today. But you know, that's okay. That goes back. So back to the love ripples. sometimes I do feel like, well, I only have like so many people coming to my broadcasts, like, but here's the thing. Whatever we hold today, whatever energy, whatever space we hold today, it really does ripple out. It really does make a difference. And then selfishly, ego confession, I just admit to myself all the time, I would rather have my handful of besties and like you got, you know what I'm saying? Angela, let me start naming names. Angela, Gracie, Katie, Cody, right? Like, you guys are worth thousands of people. Like, I would never want to, like, I mean, I would love to reach thousands of people. Don't get me wrong. But you guys are the equivalent of thousands of people to me. Right? So it's like, when I think, if my ego starts to try to pull the rug out from under me and say to me, well, you're not even making a difference. Yes, I am. Yes, we are. Like, we might only be a few people in number, but in energetic equivalent, we are huge. So I just want you guys to understand that too in your life, that even if you're only meditating a little bit, even if you're only able to do a few kind things a week, it really matters. It really matters. And if you do kind things all the time and it seems like nobody's noticing on Earth, in the higher realms, it is noticed. Across the universes, it is felt and it is noticed. So everything is important. 52 for Angela. She is so thankful. No shadow work today. Angela, number 52 says, do more of what makes you happy. Do more of what makes you happy. It is so simple, and it is so, like, needing to be prioritized. Do more of what makes you happy. High five to that, right? My Thanksgiving theme, thank you Dollar Tree, is enjoy every moment. I bought the dish towels and the hot pads. So everywhere I look in my kitchen and in my powder room, I keep seeing enjoy every moment. It's so simple and so powerful. Enjoy every moment. Enjoy this moment. And now this one. And now this one. Right? Like, enjoy every moment. Do more of what makes you happy. Okay? It's your life. Enjoy it. So anyways, that's the number game. So anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for everything. I thought about you all week. It's been quite a journey. Healing, yeah, high five. Healing and getting comfortable with myself again, and then finally coming back around to not giving a rip, right? Which really brought out another side of me too. Like, so you mix in this, like, not giving a rip, getting over myself, getting over my body, and then realizing that I want to have more fun. I want to enjoy every moment. I have had some really silly, like, aspects come out of me this week. Trying to be more playful, trying to have more fun, trying to just enjoy myself, take it easy, but yet stay focused, you know. So anyways, it's good. It's all good. I think at the end of this broadcast, I am going to grab my phone. If you want me to help you understand the meditation this week, I want to do more of that too. Just taking time to send love out, right? Knowing that, like, even though it may look like I'm not doing anything in this moment, but sitting here, meditating, sending love, projecting energy, that's my work. I'm anchoring energy, I'm sending love, I'm making ripples. So make sure you're taking time for that too, if you feel like that is a priority. All right, so anyways, because I thought of you guys all week, I wanted to pull a soulful woman for us today. I want to do that. I want to get back on track with giving myself homework. Even though it's a holiday week, I am going to pull an herb card because I need something to do. And then I don't think I got to show you this, because it came, yeah, it came after the tooth. This is the Oracle deck that I won. Remember, I put my name in for a giveaway. So I want to also show you some of those, and we'll pull one of those. It's an independent Oracle deck. Her name is Kerr Cleary. Her name is Kerr Cleary, and she's in Oregon. And I've linked to her site on my page. It's MinervaWisdomArts.com. She does channeling. She's into Bach flowers, like our flower essences. And she does oracle cards and reading. So doesn't she just feel like a match to us right now? So anyways, these cards are cute. Maybe we'll do that first. Let's do that first, since I'm still finding my sea legs here. So this deck, it comes in a sleeve that I popped off, okay? It's tiny, you guys. It's like old-fashioned playing cards, right? Even in that plastic case, right, that you got your cards in. So it's just, and I thought, okay, it's tiny, even though I'm always over here like, make them bigger, make them bigger. And it comes with a little book. Oh, you did that meditation this morning. Me too. I did it last night too. I really like it this time. I know they've done it in Trinity. See, here's one of these words that's going to mess me up. Trinity's Ashtar group. I know that they have done this before, but not since I've been there, so it felt new to me. So we will talk about that meditation. So I think there is like 36 cards. So they're just these like little things. This is a The Sacred Stones Oracle Deck Volume 2. So she actually did make a Volume 1. And these are Volume 2. And then she has a Blue Star one too. So eventually I'll probably have them all. And then once I do, eventually I'll probably mix them all together and make a super deck. Like Asiel the Oracle taught me. Like if you have a couple different decks, you can incorporate them as long as they're the same size, and make your own unique super deck. So I might do that someday. But anyways, so they're just these little cards, and they're simple. I've posted some of them on All Natural Me. I did a card pull there and stuff. Yeah, there's a picture that she took, which is pretty tiny, you guys. Look, like when I shuffle them, I actually turn them on the side so I have something to grab onto. Because like this seems like, ouch, right? So I actually shuffle them sideways when I shuffle them. But there's just, you know, a picture and then a word. So first of all, I like this setup because you can sort of just go with what the word says, and it doesn't give you too many thoughts of your own, right? So you can just use your own intuition and be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense to me, right? Like, so it's really good. It's a good deck to like just do that type of like from your higher self interpretation. I like that about it. Okay, so I like that right away. Well then, I get to the little book and I'm thinking, oh, what could that possibly have, right? There's just like 2 little pages for each one. You guys, I'm like blown away by this little book. So whatever energy she's channeling, and I'm not even sure, but it feels kind of like maybe Palladian or Syrian, but I don't know. I'll have to check. I don't even know if she claims for it to be a galactic thing, but like it feels like that to me. It's good. It's really good. So I am really, really impressed with this little deck that found me, you guys. And it came to me on the day that I really needed it the most. So anyways, let's pull a card from this. Then we'll do a Soulful Woman. Then we'll pick an herb card for me to have some homework this week. And then I'll do an herb broadcast Friday. So yeah, this is how I shuffle these little things. Okay, they're cute. It's like little cards. And these could like fit in a purse, right? Like no big deal. Like for traveling, I like them. Did I mention that I like these cards? I really like these cards. So anyways, you guys, so much love to you. Really. All right, let's pull us a little sacred stone. All right, very good. I'm actually going to pull 3 cards. I'm going to pull 3 cards because I had 2 in my hand. So let's just see what they say. All right, the first one that I flipped over is appreciation. Well, isn't that timely? Because I am like engulfed in appreciation right now for you guys, for the energy that we create together, for the work that we do. The second card is regard. Now this is the 3rd time I've pulled this card, so I should maybe read it this time and remember what it means. But it's a window that has bright pink geraniums on the sill, and there's one window pane that has a green glass. I don't know. I've taken a week off. My camera's forgotten how to focus. That's okay, buddy. Me too. And the 3rd card is perspective. Okay, so it's got like this, what is it? It could be a rock with crystals. It could be a bracelet curled up. It's like, depending on your perspective, what is it? Anyways, I'll try to show you those again. So appreciation, regard, perspective. For me, this says right away, you know, depending on how you regard the circumstances in your life can really take an effect, a direct effect on how you are appreciating, what you are appreciating. Like if you're not appreciating, ask yourself, where is your perspective? What are you focusing on? From what angle are you viewing the situation? If you're not in a state of appreciation, you're focusing on the negative, right? I'm not a mathematician here, but that's what I figure. So it's really, if you want to get into a state of appreciation, let's switch your perspective. It's not too hard to do. So let's see what this says. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read it all. Yeah, that is a thing. Last week as I was recovering, my daughters were like, Mom, you're slurring your words a lot. So apparently teeth are important. So appreciation. I love the image. It's got these just tiny little leaves on the sidewalk, and there's one right in the center that is really red. Come on, camera. Focus. On a daily basis, everything around you colludes to give you what you need. So right away it's saying everything every day is trying to orchestrate for you to try to give you what you need, okay? The universe really is in our favor. If you notice and acknowledge this, if you make use of this fact and appreciate it, right, that the universe is colluding for you, you will be surprised at how beautiful your life becomes. So when we take the time to be like, wow, this has all been done for me. All these beautiful people that I've met today, all these conversations, all the food on this table, like this was for me. You become very appreciative and your life becomes very beautiful. The ordinary moments of the human world are at your feet. Every moment of every day. And what did I just say my theme was? Enjoy every moment. My Dollar Tree dish towels, enjoy every moment. Hey, Best Dunker, welcome. We're talking about appreciation. Beauty and sorrow, understanding and compassion, love and fear. Everything is present. You don't need to create it. You can simply look for it. Okay, it's all here already. Your happiness is already here. You don't even have to create it. You just have to look for it. Yeah, only mods in the stream. What's up? So you can simply look for it. A vast conspiracy by the universe to take care of you and toss lightly into your path all the components you require for your job. Okay? So the universe is giving you everything that you need. Your job is to be your human self. I'll repeat that. Your job is to be your human self while feeling the draw of your other self, your spirit or soul, if you will. Okay? So you be the human and you feel the pull of your higher self. Your job is to bridge the world of human and non-manifest to represent humanity in the unseen realms and the invisible in the realm of life on earth. So you're connecting physical and spiritual, is what that said. Hey Green Eyes, how are you? We're talking about appreciation, and I appreciate you. So everyone finds a different way to do this, and you may not even be aware of your particular skills, okay? You don't even have to know you're participating in this dance. We tell you now in no uncertain terms that you are dancing and bridging and interweaving all of these things, and that the world is a better place for your participation, right? This goes along with me saying how important you are, how everything you do makes a ripple effect in the universe. The world is literally a better place because of your participation. And everyone in the higher realm is saying, we appreciate you. We appreciate what you bring to the task. We love you. We appreciate you. And they hope that we are appreciating ourselves in this life as well, because they appreciate it, because they know all the work that we're doing, right? So they want us to enjoy our life too. Yeah. Oh yeah, we appreciate you so much. Yeah, I missed you guys. I took a week off. Green Eyes, I got a tooth pulled. So it's been interesting. Everything is good, you guys. Even the experiences that we could label bad, there's actually so much beauty and grace and lessons to be remembered and learned from it. Like, what a better experience for me than to help me realize that I am so supported in the higher realms. It took a little physical drama for me to really feel that support, for me to really feel my hands being held and being wrapped with Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, right? I mean, I felt them. And I felt my dragons clearing the way for me. I was so nervous, and yet I was so protected, right? I felt so at ease. Yeah, I had to take a week off, learn how to talk again. So our second card is Regard. Green Eyes, I won this deck in a giveaway. There was an Oracle card giveaway. I think I tagged you guys in it, and I won. And then it came to me on the day that the next day that I got my tooth out. So it was like the universe really is always throwing things, lightly tossing things my way. Like, stay afloat, Sadie. You're good. Stay uplifted. We love you. Know that you're loved. So that was really cool, the timing of its arrival. And just the fact that it found me. Okay, so love yourself, appreciate yourself, okay? You're doing good work. The higher realm appreciates you. Now, regard is how you hold yourself and others in the world, okay? These are all connected. All three of these cards are perfect. You chose the parameters narrow or broad, compassionate or judging, open or closed. So you're choosing the parameters. No view is the only one, right or true. There's not one right way to look at this life. There's not only one way to look at it, okay? One thing for certain is everything changes. Nothing is what it appears to be at first glance. So this is a message to pay attention to the details, right? That's why, I don't know, that one window pane, I don't know if it's going to focus in, but that one window pane that's green, right? No, camera's stuck on my face. That one window pane, right? You notice the little details of your life and you really start to appreciate. So regard says there are stories. There are stories waiting to be heard. They are always being told. But if nobody listens, what good is that? Dedicate yourself to listening. Okay? Dedicate yourself to listening. Dedicate yourself to perceiving, not just seeing, perceiving. Dedicate yourself to regarding the world in the way you would like it to be. Did you hear that? Start seeing, start perceiving the world the way you would like it to be. The way you regard the world and everything in it is simply a reflection of you. If you want it to be different, ask yourself sincerely, how have I contributed to this mess? So if something's not going the way you think it should be, ask yourself, well, how have I contributed to this mess? And then, how do I clean it up? Inside and out. Not one or the other. That is the root of hypocrisy, to believe that your inside is different from that which appears outside of you. They are absolutely one and the same. Choose your regard wisely and meet it with all you've got. Inside, outside, match your ideals with beauty and wit and wisdom. Bring creativity to bear on what you seek and what you find, and the world will regard you well in return. So this to me says, yeah, how are you regarding the world? Are you looking through the eyes of appreciation, beauty, creativity, love, kindness, compassion? If those are the things you are looking for, then ultimately those are the things that you will see and you will perceive. So that's a good reminder. Thank you. For I was just saying that I really do want to get back to every night writing in my gratitude journal. It used to be an every night thing. Now a month or a month and a half goes between the posts and my little book. And in a way, I didn't think that was a big deal because I just feel appreciation. I was like, well, I'm feeling appreciation inside. However, it is a good exercise for me because slowly and slowly you can kind of move away from appreciation. So I want to get back to it. You know what I mean? I want to return to that state of regarding everything with love and appreciation. And how do I do that? My perspective, our third card. Perspective. Yeah, Best Dunker, we're just ahead of the times. Give it a year or two and everybody everybody will be like loving the oracle cards. That's why I put my replays up. For the people in a year from now. So what is closer and what is farther away? Only the soul knows for sure. Perspective is a very tricky thing. You can see from your instinctive point of view, which is to say the view that has been shaped by time and culture and experience, with which you now identify. And you can try to see from another point of view. So this is saying move yourself around internally, physically, like move yourself around and see what shifting a bit, as I shifting a bit does to your perspective. Okay, look at things in a different way. Actually move your body. If you're not liking what you see, literally move your body to the other side of the room, or just mentally from a different perspective. They say, we will look back and laugh at this someday. You ever hear that? Oh, you're going to look back at this someday. You're going to laugh. You're going to laugh at this. This is a perspective on perspective. For the times when you can't get perspective, but you have faith that someday you will. So when you say, someday I'll laugh at this, that's a perspective on perspective. And that's faith that's saying, well, maybe someday I'll have some perspective. So nothing is objectively one way or another. There will always be your perspective and then a view for everybody else. So this also goes back to regard that's saying there's not one truth. There's not one right way. There's not one only way. Okay? So see how beautiful these cards are together? And not to mention the bird's eye view, the view from down below, the view from the balcony, and the view you climbed the mountain to see. Okay? Like, there are multiple viewpoints to every situation. So perspective means empathy and the understanding that nobody holds the whole picture onto themselves. Some folks have a little more background on what's happening. That is all. Everyone has a piece of the picture, and by sharing notes, everyone grows a bit wiser. So that really is a big message of respect, right? Like I know my point of view here. So let's share notes, and I'll hear your point of view. I'll hear Bess Dunker's point of view. You're so funny. I'll hear everyone's point of view, and then we'll be a little more wiser for it. But just as long as none of us take that assumption that we know it all, because we do not. So appreciation, regard, and perspective. Really sweet. Super sweet. So how's my slurring? Pretty good? That's so funny. I love you guys. So I really needed that because that is my intentions. Get back to appreciation. Really start to see this world for the beautiful place that it is. Okay? And if I'm not able to do that, watch my perspective. Change it up a little bit. There's a lot of like interesting eye exercises that I sometimes do. And your perception, how you perceive things, can change just like this. There's this really, really cool exercise that you can do looking out the window that has a window pane, you know, that the cross and the, you know, the window panes. So you should try this sometime for a lesson in perspective. Like what you do is you look out the window and look at like the next house outside the window and bounce up and down. Okay, you can be jumping, and when you're staring at the house, it looks like the house is jumping up and down. Now, if you change your vision to the perspective of the window pane and stare at the window pane, then it's the window jumping up and down. So who's jumping up and down, the window or the house? It depends on which one you're looking at, right? So actually an eye exercise called from the Bates method, something to look into if you're interested in improving your vision. The Bates, B-A-T-E-S, Bates method. But it's really interesting that like it's not just about sight and vision, it's about perception. It's about how we're perceiving this physical reality, right? Not just necessarily 2020. But anyways, I often do that. So if you see me at a window jumping down, I'm taking turns looking at the house outside, and then I'm taking turns looking at the windowsill itself, just to watch the different things bounce, depending on where I'm focusing. Did I just deter a little bit? It's cool. It's Monday. It's Monday. It's fine. So I will put these cards on allnaturalme.com so you can see the picture. But yeah, it's a really cute little deck, you guys. I could hold it in my hand and you not even know it. But for being small, it is mighty. And it says a lot of things in there that really make you think and really touch you on a soul level. So anyways, thank you, Kerr Cleary and Blue Star and the Council of Light. You made an amazing oracle deck. And if I know me, at some point, I will have them all. So thank you so much for that. So let's pull myself an herb card real quick, and then we'll end with the Soulful Woman. Just as a reminder to really connect and appreciate and keep doing our affirmations. So here's my herb deck. It's really not an oracle deck, but I like it anyways. It's made from the Academy of Natural Sciences. They're knowledge cards. I think they were made maybe by somebody in Philly. Yeah, the Academy of Natural Sciences, Philadelphia, PA. So that's cool. So let's pull Sadie a card. Wait, did I forget to put? I think Rosemary's in there somewhere. If I get Rosemary, I'm skipping it. We already did that. Yes, Angela, I'm so thankful for you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I do. I appreciate our time together. I do. Whoa, there we go. And just as a disclaimer, there is a couple plants in this deck that are poisonous. Oh, okay. I don't know nothing about this plant. I do have the essential oil. It's camphor. Camphor. I don't know how you want to say that. Camphor or camphor? C-A-M-P-H-O-R. And I'm wondering from the Latin name if it's not related to cinnamon. Cinnamomum camphora is its Latin name. It's an evergreen tree. It grows to 40 feet in height, although it could reach up to 100 in height. It's got flowers that are greenish, white, or yellow during April to June, and it has fruit. Okay, fruit matures in the fall. It's from China, Korea, Japan. But do you guys ever smell the oil of camphor? Camphor? I'm gonna say camphor. I'm from Western Pennsylvania. I don't care if that's an O. I'm gonna say it like an E. Oil of camphor. I have some. It's very medicinal, like super medicinal. You can dissolve it in alcohol, oil, or vinegar. Oh, they used to use it as a liniment. Yeah. Hey, Rex. It's used as a liniment for aches, pains, rheumatism, colds, contusions, muscle soreness. Okay, and it smells like that too, actually. It's highly flammable, so don't light a candle around it. It's good for colds. So it's the wood and leaves that have the oil. But anyways, I'm going to study it this week because I do have the oil, but I haven't really used it for anything because I don't really know much about it. I don't even know why I bought it. Camphor wood is valued in interior design and cabinetry. It takes a high polish, so you can have it really shiny. And bonus, it repels insects naturally. Okay, so this card doesn't tell me if I can take this internally or nothing like that, so I'm going to research that. Yeah, I can use it externally, obviously, for muscles and stuff like that, joints. But I'm going to see what else I can use that essential oil for, and just what else I can find about camphor. Camphor. Yeah, good for, it says coughs, colds, aches. Yeah, so camphor is our herb this week. So Friday, I'll talk a little bit more about that.
Elaine's refusing to take a shower.
Okay, then she's not going to be able to go to the library. Okay, tell her that. I have a child refusing to take her weekly shower. Probably a week and a half now, girl. Girl, take your shower. So I gotta lay down the law. No going to town if you smell like a foot. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, while I'm remembering, before we end with our soulful woman, and maybe we'll do an old time affirmation just for fun, I do want to invite everyone to visit me on allnaturalme.com. I posted this week's Trinity meditation, the Ashtar's Trinity meditation. It's really cool. So I'm going to read to you. And it wasn't this woman channels energy this week, and it's every week, and it's usually Ashtar, but this week it's Sananda, which is Jesus. Greetings, it is I, Sananda, and it is a joyous occasion for me to address my eagles once again. Much is happening on dear Mother Earth. All of her kingdoms are being affected. So we are asking you to engage in a broad spectrum meditation during your coming week. And although it's one you have done a few times before, I haven't. It is one that the entire world needs right now. It is what I refer to as your icon meditation. A rainbow representing hope, a dove representing peace, and hands joined around the planet, which represents unity and brotherhood. So we've all seen those images, right? So you will be working with only one grid this week, the human grid, the human heart. Okay, so for the first 5 minutes, you are asked to send through your divine intention the energy of hope in the form of a rainbow to every human heart on the planet. So for me, I just kind of see rainbow light, rainbow coming out of my heart to your heart, to the heart of every person on this planet. Okay, so you take 5 minutes and I intend with my divine intention to send the energy of hope to every human heart on the planet. And then you just visualize that rainbow light, that rainbow energy coming from you and out. For the second 5 minutes, you are asked to send the energy of peace using the mental picture of the dove, the white dove. Okay? And you can be creative at how you do that, whether you're just seeing doves flying everywhere or, however you want, focusing on the dove. But it's the energy of peace that you want to conjure inside of you and have emanate out with every exhale. Okay? Inhale love, exhale peace. Okay? And for the last 5 minutes, you are to send energy, the energy of unity and brotherhood, or sisterhood. I slipped sisterhood in there. The unity of brotherhood and sisterhood, using the icon of surrounding people, surrounding the earth, holding hands, right? Envision us all holding hands with every other human on this planet, surrounding the earth, okay? And we want to emanate that unity consciousness energy, that sisterhood, that brotherhood, that humanhood, right? Unity. So another thing from Sananda that was so sweet, and it goes with a lot of the things that we said today. And I implore you, my brothers and sisters, do not be lax in performing your meditations. They are your job, so to speak. But much more important than any societal job you could possibly have. So you think your job's important? It's actually more important of a job for you to be sending this energy out, is what he's saying. So don't be lax. Don't be a slacker. So please be diligent. Remember, you do them not for yourselves only, but for thousands of others also. So when you send out your love ripples, when you do your meditations, when you anchor that energy into Gaia, you're not only doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for thousands of other people, right? Who are yet to wake up, who are in darkness, who are submerged in their shadow without an exit plan. You know what I'm saying? You're helping so many people. So much is happening behind the scenes on your world, much that you never hear about through your media. But trust me when I say, the light is winning. The light is winning. So stay tuned. I am Sananda, with you always. Shalom. So that was a really sweet channeling, and I love the meditation. 555. Okay? 5 minutes sending out hope in the image of a rainbow to every human. Okay? 5 minutes of sending out the energy of peace, focusing on that image of the white dove. And then the last 5 minutes is visualizing humankind holding hands around the planet. All right? Symbolizing unity and brotherhood and sisterhood and humanhood. Okay, it's time to come together as a species for sure. Right? Okay, so anyways, yeah, Angela's like, my job. Yeah, when you didn't look at it that way before, that sort of motivates you a little bit when the higher realm's asking you to not be lax in your meditations, because it's so important. So that does really give it weight. It really makes it feel valid. So anyways, yes, Rex, I'll get to you for sure. Thank you for mentioning it again. So okay, you guys, that's our meditation. Camphor is our herb this week. We're going to work on appreciation, perspective, and regard. I love that. That's perfect. That's a perfect message for Thanksgiving week, isn't it? Carlos, you survived Monday. Good. So, all right. So let's finish with a soulful woman. I just always feel a lot of self-appreciation in this deck. I feel a lot of reminders of worthiness. Okay, so let that be your perspective this week. Know that what you're doing is important, and it is valued, and it's making a ripple effect. It is making a difference in this world. Okay, so that's my reminder too. Listen to me, it's like I haven't broadcast for a week. So I'm just drinking plain old water today, you guys. I'm ready to make more tea though out of thyme, red clover, and calendula. That's a good tea for when you're healing your mouth. And I just happen to have all of those herbs. I was called to them all summer, not really knowing why. Now I need them. So that's cool how that works out. Okie doke. Here we go. Now these cards feel ginormous. After working with these cards, these girls feel big. So that's fun though. I like my cards in all shapes and sizes, although I don't have any round cards yet. I don't have any round cards. Yeah, blessings to your water. Bless your water. It doesn't have to be plain old water. It can be blessed water. Yes. Bless you, water. Bless every drop of you. Number 2, self-renewal. We've seen her before. She's watercolored, kind of painting. And her message is of self-renewal. Very sweet. And on the bottom, Angela, it's Princess Charming. So that means don't wait for Prince Charming. Be your own Princess Charming. And guys, you can reverse that message for you. You don't have to wait for Princess. You can be your own Prince Charming, right? That's a message of self-love. That's a message of giving to yourself. And because when you do give to yourself first, then you actually have more to give to others. Oh, hey Katie, welcome. Katie, don't worry, I won't flash any addresses. But look for a pink package. This is the back. Girls who bought pouches, look for your pink package in the mail. Thank you so much, Katie. So I started off my broadcast, really, and we've come full circle. But I really started out, before I even pulled those cards for appreciation and perspective, I was already talking about viewing my life in such a positive manner, right? And appreciating the people that I have in it. Because, you know, sometimes the mind can say, oh, well, you broadcast all the time and you only have a handful of people. Yeah, but those handful of people are vibrationally equivalent to thousands of people. Like, you guys are so amazing in your love and support and kindness that you're energetically each worth thousands of people to me. I would never trade that. I would never want a chat full of thousands of like half I want to say half something that I'm not going to say. Half-hearted folks, right? You guys are energetically enough. So I know some people come in here and they say, oh, the chat's quiet. That's okay. There's beautiful people anchoring their energy of love and light in the chat, right? They're in there doing their job. So anyways, I appreciate you so much. Katie, thank you so much for being my first back to Etsy order. Girl, you are on the ball. You are amazing. Gracie, thank you so much. Yeah, you guys are so loved. It's amazing. Not just by me, by the higher realm. I feel it when we're together. So this is self-renewal. I hope we will all enjoy this card. It says, as I clean out old energies, as I get rid of boyfriends, as I get rotten teeth pulled, I have more space for that which wants to be birthed into my life, right? This is like the message of minimalism too. Like, as you get rid of all this extra stuff around you, this clutter, then you make way for the beautiful. You make way for these new projects to come into your life and these new energies. So releasing that old energy is self-renewal. So this is a message about decluttering. As I declutter, I love to declutter my life. I do. Declutter my life to cleanse and purify my home. It does. It really feels better. It feels so much better. I benefit from cleaning out my closets and drawers and from letting go of things that no longer work for me. I find ways to create closure in relationships and end connections that no longer serve my highest good. Right? How refreshing is it to cut a cord that's really draining you? Decluttering is a sacred practice for me. a time to reboot and renew, a time to release old mindsets and outmoded beliefs. I value these periodic cleanups and cleanouts. These are special times when I say goodbye to old identities and rebirth myself, making space for the new. So I allow my intuition to guide me in what to keep and what to let go. In this way, it becomes effortless and it becomes an enjoyable process. So as I clean out old energies, I have more space for that which wants to be birthed in my life. So let go of your old stuff, but also let go of your old stuff. Let go of the old ways of thinking, the old beliefs, the old habits, the old just reactionary, like automatic reactionary things that you may have done at some point. Now is the time to allow your new self to come forward, right? Allow the new energy to be birthed from you. Allow yourself to be that vessel that is able to create new projects, new ideas, and new changes on this earth, because you're not holding on to the old. You're not weighed down by belief systems that aren't serving you, right? So it really is a self-renewal thing to really let that go. All right, so let me grab the old affirmation deck. I know exactly where it is. It's just under these 3 decks, behind those 5 decks to the left. Don't talk to me about decluttering. I know where everything's at. So we're going to end the broadcast with a life loves you. Tonight I will post pictures of the cards that I pulled today. It won't be till later because I'm going to end. Thank you, Angela. I'm going to end this broadcast and get in my van and drive off. I got to go get a birthday present for my mom. Her birthday is tomorrow. I need to get the last 7 things that I've forgotten to get at the grocery store now for a week for Thanksgiving, and then we're going to volunteer. So here's your affirmation to end the broadcast. But I'll post those tonight, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow at 2. If you're not doing anything, come hang out with me. And then, of course, my replays are always up on YouTube and allnaturalme.com. Actually, let's stop there. Yes, perfect. What did I just do there? I used my intuition. Which one did I stop on? I trust my inner ding. And sometimes intuition feels like a ding. Right? For me, I hear tones in my ear. Sometimes my ears go up like somebody pulled my ear. You just have that gut feeling in your sacral chakra. You kind of have a knowingness. You get goosebumps. There's lots of different physical ways to trust your inner ding. Carlos, never too many. Oh my goodness. It's Monday, isn't it, Katie? That's okay. Get your busy on. I was getting my busy on up until the minute. So you were born with an inner knowing. What Louise Hay calls your inner ding. Okay? So listen to it and let it guide your actions. Okay? And we were just talking about letting intuition guide our perspective and regard. One of these cards talked about letting yourself be guided by your intuition. Oh, and this. And when you declutter, right? Let your inner ding tell you if something should stay. It's not really about what needs to be let go of sometimes. It's more of a question is, what do I want? What needs to stay? Right? What KonMari says, What brings me joy? What sparks joy? What gives me that little right? That little That's what you want in your life, okay? So really today on this beautiful Monday, trust your inner ding, okay? And trust that your inner ding is going to help you do your Monday stuff and get you in a wonderful, beautiful place of self-renewal, okay? And self-love and self-appreciation, you guys. And if you're not there, if you're not feeling it, then you really need to ask yourself, well, how am I regarding the world? What is my perception? Okay? Because you just might need to do a little shift. If you're not liking the way things are right now, you just need to do a little shifting. Okay? And that's going to get us all to a beautiful place within ourselves. So please, this week, do the meditation, do your affirmations, do your appreciations, and really enjoy yourself. Enjoy every moment. So I love you guys so much, and I will be back tomorrow. Have fun. Okay, I'll see you guys. Thank you so much. Sadie at allnaturalme.com. I love you guys. See ya.